Give me a gun, 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 give me a gun. Ah! Yes, baby! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, or wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Today we're going to look at a lot of different final circles, and I'm going to talk about the reason you keep losing final circle engagements. And it's the thing that I find to be the most important in terms of actually winning that last bit of the circle. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to win every time, because God knows I wish I won every time, but I don't win anywhere near that. Sometimes you're going to have gunfights where you outduel the other dude. Other times you're going to do absolutely everything right and you're still going to lose. Like, watch this. This is a solo versus squad. I've put myself on the top of the final circle area. I've got an overlook of everything in front of me. There's 4 of them. There's 1 of me. That's a bad idea, but I've given myself the best chance at victory. I've even kept my car next to me, and I'm going to get a nice shot in the way in on all these boys. I'm going to clear 3 of them. I'm going to knock 3 of them, and the last guy is going to inexplicably just like almost snap to me. I don't want to sound suspect, but if you watch this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, where he's just running across the field in one direction. I'm 100% full health with a level 3 vest and a level 3 helmet, and I am drilling him and... Oh, snap, snap. Okay, whatever, man. Like, that doesn't seem suspect, but that happens. RNG happens. It's not always you that gets the good stuff. Sometimes it's them. And you can't just think that everyone's cheating when that happens. Could just be an M16A4 that's got 2 perfect bursts in at once. What I am talking about here, though, is real estate. Within every final circle, there is one position that is the best. I mean, there is no way that that can't be true. There has to be a position that is the best position for you to be in to win that final circle. You might not know where it is. You might have to make educated guesses. And what I really want to talk about in this is how you get to that spot. Because there will be final circles like that last one and like this one where you will come into the final circle and you're under the pump, where they have the best position. There's a rock over there. There's a guy behind that rock. He's done the right thing. He's probably thinking he's absolutely got this one on toast. All he's got to do is wait for this lunatic over there to come running in front of him, and he's going to clear him, and I pull off a really BS headshot. And he's probably sitting there much like I did in that game with the squad going, oh man, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's no way that happened. But it did. RNG is a funny thing like that. What I'm really talking about is real estate and in getting that position for yourself. And there's some ways to do this, or at least to improve your odds. You want to improve your odds. You want to have the best chance. Like, you've done all the hard work. You might have had a really good game. You know, you've got 2,000 damage, you're solo versus squad, and then you just blow it at the end because you're coming into it. Like, look at this. We're coming into a final circle situation. That's Bushka Jr. That's my little man. Swiss Cheezel and Bushka Jr. are playing with me at the moment. But we're coming into this final circle. And actually, I think it's Mr. Ouija and me. And we came into it from the wrong position. Like, absolutely the wrong position. The reason we did that is because we got the work done late. We pushed on the edge of the circle into an open field. And then everything was under the pump and everything was up in the air. And to win this game, we had to have good smoke etiquette. We had to have a good revive etiquette. And then we get Ouija up. I push forward and just overlook, make sure that he is absolutely able to get to full health. And then we pincer this last dude and we win the game. But I'll tell you what, it would have been a lot easier if I had have had some recognition of where the circle was 3 minutes before this and actually gone and put my squad in a position where we wouldn't have to go running across open ground to get to the best bit of real estate on the map. Because when you do that, you make life so much easier for yourself. This is another final circle situation. There are 4 other humans left. I like being above. I like having altitude. I like having an overlook on people because it is a real punish in this game to constantly look up along a ridgeline where you don't know where someone's going to pop there. You don't really have a great idea, and it's really good cover. So what I'm doing is moving down this mountain, keeping an eye peeled, watching where everyone is, and looking at this final circle and thinking, the only cover I've got is elevation. I've got to get to the lip of the next ridge line down there. I'm looking at it there, and the best way I can do that is go from hard cover to hard cover. Look how much time's on the clock. There is 33 seconds left on the clock. I'm getting to this circle way before time. Look at where I am within the circle. I'm short-sighted. That means not only am I getting to this position really early, nice shot there on that bloke, but then he goes behind the tree and we lose him. Not only am I getting this position really early, I've also got the most time of anyone in the game to move that last 2 meters. Like, all I've got to do right now is wait. And it means that because I'm right side on the circle, because I am in a good position and I've got an overlook, I get to gather the info. So I know that there's a guy out there to my east. I know there is a guy down there to my southwest. They are the last 2 guys left alive. There's one. The other guy I've already hit once with the M24. I'm on the lip overlooking this circle. I miss a shot there. Yeah, but then I come good. I hit a couple of really nice headshots in a row. There's one. So we've got one level 3 helmet absolutely screwed. Look at the circle. I am just flush now. I'm absolutely flush. And the main reason I win this game is because of this circle management. It's because I got the work done early. I found the best part of the circle. There's another headshot, and then I maintained a stranglehold on this map. Now, I nearly lose this. The guy down below in that house to my southwest makes a really good move. You can see him out of the corner of the screen as I look around here. He's pushing up on the right, and I don't realize this. I don't know if you saw that just on the right-hand side there. But this real estate concept, this concept that position, the position of power, the place that's going to give you the best odds of winning a fight, it's a real thing. It's when I'm playing my best, when I'm winning the most games, is when I'm actually paying the most attention to the circle. Not to the gunfights, not to the headshots, not to the, here he comes in again. Oh, lovely headshot, that one though. One more headshot to finish him off. He's probably thinking, I mean, that's RNG. That's 3 headshots in a row. The last guy is on my right. I actually hear him. Now, we just win this engagement. We only win it by a narrow margin, but we win it. And that's all that counts, really. I mean, at the end of the day on the scoreboard, you get the win or you don't. It's like a zero-sum equation. You're either +1 or you're second. And we don't like coming second. There's nothing more frustrating than getting all the way to the end. This one I included because I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. One of them, you'll see how I'm on the edge of the circle all the time. When it's this big and I'm holding that edge, and look where my car is, I'm actually going to get out of this house and drive the car forward 10 meters. Like, all I want to do is make sure that if the circle goes to like an open beach or an area where there's no cover for me or there's no cover for anyone, I've got smoke in a car. And that can just be the best bit of cover that money can buy. It can be enough to get you across the line. The other thing that we really need to focus on here is if you're not good with sniping, you're missing out. There is a very real element to getting rebalanced in the last part of the match by people that can actually snipe. There is a mathematical equation almost where you can figure out where people are or where they should be and set sniper shots up. And guns like the Kar98, the M24, the AWM, they can one-shot headshot multiple kinds of helmets. And it ain't fun to do all that work and have someone jump on a roof like that, overlook you while you don't have a whole lot of options, and clear you. So if I could give you, I just did a how to improve your sniping video. Go watch that. There's a whole bunch of sniping videos I've got out there. There's one that's on the basics, another one on quickscope sniping. They will all improve you. You're going to see another headshot here in just a second with a Kar98 that is pretty clutch for me. Watch two, because there's not a lot of really great cover in this circle and I don't know where everyone is. Watch how I set this car up. I use it like a wall all the time. So I get an idea on where someone is, and now I'm behind the car, below all the cover in the world, and I get to pick and choose the engagement. No one fires at me again. I improve the car's position again. I mean, These are little things that will help you get across the line. I'm now in such a great position in final circle. I'm looking for that one more player. There's only 2 left. There he is. He's jumping across the... And this is the Kar98. Kar98 doing Kar98 things. Another headshot. It makes the world a much easier place to live in if you can start using your sniper rifle effectively. And the last guy is going to absolutely be forced into a little bit of an area here. I'm going to drive the car again. I'm inside the circle. I've made sure the vehicle's inside the circle. I've made sure that my position is inside the circle, that I am in the best bit of real estate on the entire map right now. And then I'm going to take that best bit of real estate and move it over to the biggest rock I can find, set it up as another barricade, and he's going to try and open up on me when I get over here. That's great. Tells me exactly where he is, and we're able to clear him and get the chicken dinner. I can't emphasize enough that the only way that this works for you is if you are proactive and if you are 1 or 2 steps ahead of the other guys. If you think you know where the circle's going to go and it's a huge, big open position, then, you know, maybe you should get to the next possible circle, and then you can always go back somewhere that's nicer and friendlier. I mean, this is a tough gig. This is a game I had on stream the other day, and I'm just going to go out with this one. It was a really fun game. It was me versus a squad at the end of it all, and there weren't a lot of good options left on the table, and I had a little bit of a moment. We got a lot of stuff coming up on channel, guys. I hope you took that one to heart, because I honest to God think that's such an important video in terms of winning those final circles. There is nothing worse in final circle than dying because you are running across an open field. Position is everything. And not just like running in on the edge of the circle, but if you see an opportunity to create a bit of space where everyone is going to have to come into you, take it. Take it and run with it, because those are the kind of moves that will win you games. And you can see there's a car to the next, just to the right of me here. I'm going to just go a little bit ham and win this one for the good guys. Lots of really important stuff coming up on channel. My mate Jovi is a graphic designer from Trinidad. He is doing both an emblem for the channel, like an icon for the channel, as well as a really cool t-shirt in the theme of Chicken Rainbow. Taste that Chicken Rainbow. I'm going to put that on Teespring as cheap as I possibly can, so that we can get as many people in a little bit of Chicken Rainbow outfit and just having a good time. I'm really excited. When that pops, I will give you guys a look at it first. I think it's going to be really freaking cool. I was pretty pumped up about that win, jumping in the car and running all over the place like a hooligan. Remember, position is everything, guys. Somewhere in that circle is the best possible place for you to be. Don't just lie down in the grass and be passive. Don't just be a starfish and take it. Get up, get off your ass, and go and find that perfect place. I'm Bushka. Look after yourselves. As always, stay safe on the battlefield. And until next time, bye for now.